Well, hello, hello. A notification popped up. Let me flip over the screen. Voila. Maybe we'll see Willow's comment the moment he... Fun Buns first this time. Let me pop up the stream. Looks like it's okay, and it's actually live, which is good. I assumed it is, considering people are showing up, but... What's up, Tyler? What's up, Sam? What's up? Fun Bun's like, fuck you, Willow. Oh man, that's hilarious. Well, welcome everyone to probably a short and kind of slow stream because I have absolutely no weed. Let's resume save game and go into streamy. I finished off my weed last night and I hit up my dealer this morning after going to the bank to get some cash for him, and he's in Missouri. So he's probably not going to be coming back for a while. He said possibly Thursday or Friday. Which means I have about 4 or 5 days without weed, which fucking sucks! I am so bored all day. Holy fucking shit, I have been bored all day. What's up, Femtonde? What's up, Willow? What's up, everybody? Willow responding to Fun Bun. Rude, man. Rude. But yeah, speaking of, I have no weed, so I don't know what my plans are for today. I assumed we're just going to continue playing the game like normal. Plant flag. I thought I already had those as a... I do not. It'd be nice to go to Ike, but honestly, I don't really want to do that. We could rescue Rollin, and we could plant a flag on the moon, right? We have that? No, we already did the moon. Science data from the surface of the moon. That should be easy. Recover module from the surface of the moon. No, thank you. From the surface of Hey, there's actually 2 people we can rescue from Minmus. I'll take it. Grab you, and I think that's gonna be good. I'm probably gonna get tired of doing missions pretty quick, or at least after my first epic fail. So after that happens, we'll probably switch to aerospace and do some aeroplanes and stuff like that. Airplanes. I really hate saying aeroplane. It just sounds so weird. We could do some of our space plane stuff and things like that, but I'm not certain. Didn't we already have a rescue vehicle? I think it was Sam's rescue vehicle. There's a weird silence all of a sudden. Hello, Charlie. What are you talking about, Tyler? Huh? I'm confused, Tyler. What silence? I hope there's no silence, because my microphone says it's working. Did my microphone die? Or did you just need to refresh your stream? Wait, no weed? That sucks. Guess I'll call you the sober gamer. Pretty much, Femtonde. Today is not going to be as giddy and lighthearted as normal. Let's grab our Sam rescue ship. I believe this ship can bring us all the way to Minmus easily. What could I do to fiddle with it? The mainsails produce more thrust than the whatchamacallit, right? The twin bore. Twin bores produce 1866. What do the mainsails? Oh, actually the twin bores produce more. How much fuel does it take? Liquid fuel 2800. That's just telling you how much it is. It doesn't seem to want to tell me. Okay, there it is. 61.183 per second. Max 61.183. Ah, that's why. Okay, so the twin bore produces a lot more thrust, but they take a lot of fuel. Actually, that's almost better. Let's think. That's 60% of the fuel the other one has, and how much is the thrust? 1300 compared to 1800? That's almost 60%. Actually, yeah, mainsails would be more efficient, because they produce about 1,300 to 1,500 kilonewtons at a 60% fuel ratio compared to these guys. So I think we have good mainsails on here. I just want to add extra oomph to this thing. I just can't yet. We don't have the ability. Oh well, let's go grab some astronauts save. Do we have anyone in here? Probably every astronaut that we have just went all aboard. No, thank you. Summer, you will be our one and only savior. Let's go. What silence? Oh, my game's not responding to that. What silence? Okay, my game just minimized for a second. I was like, did it crash? That's no bueno. That's the fastest I've ever had the game crash. Let's go to 2/3 and bam! Let's see if we can get this thing off the ground. Hopefully we can. Weird silence all of a sudden. You got me off guard with that. What am I going to ask you? I already asked you, Tyler. What science? Keep on going up. It looks like you just read it because the message immediately retracted. Going on up pretty damn quickly. Let me bring my fuel down so that we are still accelerating, but we're not going too crazy. You got a 95 on a history essay? Nice! And you didn't even finish it? That's awesome. You know, I passed my English final by answering all C's and didn't even write the essay. My teacher did not like that. She was very mad that that was actually possible. It was supposed to be more random than that, but apparently it wasn't, and I got to answer. I literally went down the board with all C's. I guess it works. I've also done that before while just randomly answering the bubbles, and I've passed tests doing that too. I guess I'm just really fucking lucky. Almost gone. We are still accelerating at 2 Gs. Let's let go of those things. Are we still accelerating? We are indeedy. Let's get this thing into a proper orbit. I should probably have zoomed out a little bit so we could actually see our engine burning, but who cares? Get this thing into a 90-degree orbit. It doesn't like me very much because I am gravity turning a little soon, but it's okay. What's up, Aaron? How's it going, man? Keep on rolling on up. About how high is our apoapse? Not that high yet. We need to bring that to about 75, 80,000. While I'm waiting, I'm going to take a nice swig of refreshing Dr. Pepper. Oh, there was a weird silence after Will have said rude? Oh, yeah. I was wondering what you were talking about. You said weird silence, and I immediately looked at my microphone going, did my microphone drop off? Is something broken? Is the stream still okay? Let's angle out a lot more. There we go. We're about a minute away from our apoapse, so I don't need to worry about it too much. Pull up. I'm sorry, my rattling joystick. I can't really help it too much. Freshman year, you were the only kid out of your teacher's 3 English 1 classes to get 100 on the final. Nice. Yeah, I hate English, so I literally hate English. It was the only course that I couldn't fucking do. I cannot write essays. I cannot write a 1-page essay about nothing. Like, there's nothing that you can put in a 1-page essay that is important at all. I can write a dissertation. I cannot fucking write a 1-page essay. It's like, tell me a story about a summer vacation you had as a kid. No. How about you go fuck yourself and I'll write an essay that actually has some importance to anyone at all. Because even I don't like that. I don't even find that much enjoyment in my memories. You shouldn't either. You hate English as well, but you have a talent for writing? Nice. Well, I have a talent for dissertations, but past that, I can't write essays for shit, like I just said. You're good? Well, that's good to hear, Aaron. How's everyone's day been today? What's up, Rubik's? What contract or science thing am I doing? I'm actually trying to save 2 people off of Minimus. We should way accelerate right now because I kind of messed up that staging. I didn't realize that we ran out of fuel. And yeah, let's bring this up a little bit. Just a hair. So that our apoapse stays away from us. Good enough. Shame about the weed. Hell yeah it is, Aaron. I'm bored as fuck today. That and I had to deal with so much crap. I had to deal with my legal attorneys today. I had to call my tax attorneys. I had to fucking fire them because they charged me $1,900 this month for nothing useful. Or not this month, this year for nothing useful. Then I had to call the bank to try to get my estate account figured out because they apparently, and that sounds like I'm some rich fuck bullshit. I've been trying to get my dad's estate account for like $2,000, $3,000 that he left behind open for an entire year. And it's still not open yet because Wells Fargo and everyone else has been a bitch. You would think that if I have a signed will by my father that says I am the only person that gets all of his shit, it'd be easy to get all of his shit. But no! The government wants it all! Let's go to the map. Hello, debris. I don't know why you're over there, but we still have plenty of fuel. We should get to Minimus, no problem. But yeah, I had a lovely day talking to a shitload of lawyers. Isn't that always fun? Let's grab Minmus, set as target. Your node is quite a distance off, but that's okay. Let me try to bring this in. I think it was like 840. No, that was for the moon. Alright, let's increase that ever so slightly until we get a encounter, which we are not getting, which is a little unfortunate. Can I get an encounter, please? Interesting. How far away am I? Oh, I'm way far out. I didn't realize I was that far. Oops. Still no encounter. Fun. How fast is Minmus going? I thought it was slow. What a pain in the ass. Zoom up a little. And then move it in. Oh, please stop. There we go. Still no... I have an encounter right there. Fiddle, bring you over. Nope. It is not liking me very much. 15 million meters. We're only a little far off. Interesting. I must be at a weird part of its orbit. Let me try to bring it up. Nope, doesn't want to do that either. Am I just being retarded? That is entirely possible. I don't have the power of weed today, and I can't remember how to do this for some reason. Why the hell are those not coming in? Interesting. Let me keep accelerating. It looks like I'm slowly bringing it in. So I haven't completely lost my ability to think. What the fuck? Why is it? Okay, there we go. Let's do anti-normal, try to bring it in, and then try to swing it around. I guess that was the problem. We were just so far... That was it. We were so far off anti-normal. Goodness gracious. I was like, do I not have the ability to play this game when I'm not stoned? That's really bad. Does it want me to go faster? It does indeed. Let's try to weasel this in. 1.4 million. 1.7. Can I... Nope. How does it want me to do this? 1.42. I want to bring this into about 500,000 if I can. 1.3. Nope. 1.2 was about our lowest. Can I do anti-normal to bring that in? I can indeed. 1 million. It's starting to go up again. Such a pain in the ass to fiddle with Minmus. 900. And do it again. Anti-normal. Almost under 1 million. That's good enough. Sorry, I'm gonna double check on chat in just a moment. I'm not ignoring you all. Trust me. 900. Only need about 400,000 more meters down. 845. That's not what I really wanted, but I'll take it. 700. Almost down. Why you be pain in the ass? 800, please work. 700, 600, and I'll call that quits. I'm just gonna take it. Did I run out of weed? Yes, I did indeed. Why no weed? I'd sure if I could. Well, I ran out of weed last night, Buckwild. And what's up? Welcome to the stream. Ever wondering how many lawyers smoke weed? Not many, I'd assume. The ones that I talk to definitely don't. Because they are mean people. Well, I take that back. My, legal attorney, she's nice. The one who's been helping me with the probate and everything else, she's been really nice, and she's been doing it all pro bono, which is fucking amazing. But the other people, LegalZoom, 1-800-Accountant, and everyone else, those people are not so nice. It took me forever to get that thing canceled today, and I still have to call the Department of State and unregister my name and LegalZoom and all this other crap. But yeah, I ran out of weed yesterday, Buckwild, and I won't have it until my dealer gets back from Missouri, which is going to be Thursday or Friday. Maybe Wednesday, but that's highly doubtful. Only about 19 seconds, and we'll get to our maneuver node. It'll take us about a minute and 15 seconds to burn that entire, maybe a minute 30 to burn that entire maneuver. Hopefully we can do the entire maneuver with the amount of fuel we have left. Doing good so far. Oh shit! Well, that's my bad. 100% my bad. Let's start doing something like that and burn up. I didn't realize that we were so close to our maneuver node. I was looking at something else. All good. Well, we're going to be a little bit behind on our maneuver, but let's hope I can still get it good enough. Yeah, we're going to be about 20 seconds behind our maneuver node, but that's okay. I accelerated a little too fast. We have plenty of fuel that we should be able to get all the way to Minmus without an issue. Yeah, we still have over 2,000 fuel. We should be able to do this entire maneuver with the fuel we have left. Oh, shit. We are now past our maneuver node, so I am actively burning the wrong way, but it's okay. Get this done, and then we'll try to remaneuver once we get out into orbit. What a terrible, terrible one. You need a new connect? No, I don't, Aaron, because all the other connects around in Texas are fucking ridiculous. Literally, no matter who the fuck you go through, they all connect back to the same person. They all run out at the exact same fucking time. And it pisses me off so bad. Even worse is when one of them has really bad weed, they all have really bad weed. So I have a dealer that goes out of state to get stuff, which is why he's out of state right now. Hope I have enough fuel. Me too, Tyler. Me too. Let's see if we can get to... Hey, we actually have... Yeah, we actually have a periapse. How close is that? 800,000. That's not the best, but I'll take it. Streaming through time and space. Zipping on past everything. As everything orbits around the Kerbin. I was about to say Earth again. I have a really bad habit of calling Kerbin Earth. Everything is 1/8 size. That's not true. You hate the cold weather? Believe it or not, I do too, Tyler. But because I have so many servers running in my house, I can shut off all my AC units and save about $500 in electricity. So I love the cold weather right now. I hate being cold, but I will take cold weather any fucking day now. Oh, you're getting ill? That's no bueno. Well, good, Rubik's. Maybe you'll eventually be able to have a girlfriend. Almost there. We are almost within an encounter. That's good enough for me. Now, I don't know where I want to come in for a landing. It looks like both of them are pretty much in the same general area, which is awesome. Let me set him as my target. We'll come in a minute for the actual rendezvous. I'm gonna have to be kind of sketchy with this. It looks like I would have a good lineup if I bring this into a orbit. Where's my periapse? Yeah, if I bring this into an orbit, my periapse is way out there. I should be able to come in at an east-west angle and angle up towards them, but I'm not certain. Let's get to our periapse, and then we'll rotate this out, circularize the orbit. Ask for Gorilla Glue number 4. I think I've had that before, Aaron, because the name itself, I was like, wait, Gorilla Glue? And then my dealer smiled at me. Yep. I keep checking the chat, so I bring down the time acceleration every time I do. A minute until we're there. We don't have that fast of an orbit, but we probably want to slow it down. What a slow pain. 20 seconds. Just barely throw on this fuel. There we go. Max it out. We're pretty much at our periaps, so I want to make sure that I stay there. Bring this down to an actual orbit, please. Oh, I ran out of fuel. Goodbye, go to deep space with you. Now let's bring this in. Theoretically, we have way more than enough fuel. Starting to bring that orbit in. Doing 100% burn because we're quickly passing our periaps and I don't want to be fucking around. Good, bad, yes, no, maybe so. Looks like we're almost there. What I may have to do is EVA them to the actual ship so that I don't have to waste too much fuel getting it off the ground, but we should be able to do this. And like so, we have an orbit. Now let's get that periaps up because I want to see it. Let's bring it down to maybe 100. And let's say 150,000. 300, 200, 190. And we're there, approximately. Let's flip our happy ass around. Because we're going virtually no speed right now. How much fuel do we have? 2,300. We should have more than enough to land, grab these two people, and come back up. But I don't know. They look really close to each other. Which is going to be great. Yeah, they look within a reasonable amount to each other. That's perfect. 30 seconds or so until we get to our periaps. You're just across the river in Illinois? Nice. Hey, what's up, MC? I'm gonna try not to pronounce all 3.1415. Oh, it's pi. 3.14159. Yeah, nice. See, I wouldn't have figured that out if I was smoking weed. I wouldn't have read through the numbers. I would have just assumed they were a random mix of numbers. What is that? Why is there... Oh, okay. From this direction, it looked like the Amazing Will of Network was about to slam right into the moon. And I was like, what is going on? I did a really bad orbit with that one. Bring this up to periaps, and we'll bring our apoaps down. Shouldn't take much. In fact, it should take a very, very small amount of fuel to do this. About 150 or so, and we are pretty much circularized. Now, how do I want to get this? Let's see if I can just add a maneuver. I'm going to try to fiddle with it on a maneuvers side rather than try to do this on my own. Like, if I bring this... No, that's not what it wants. Actually, bring that up a little bit. And then bring it in. Doesn't seem to be working as well as I want it to. Can I bring that up at all? No. What if I bring it down? Can I bring that side up? I can. What about fuel now? Not exactly what I want. Can I circularize it over? Doesn't look like it's working the way I want it to. Add some extra fuel. Pull it up a little bit. I think I'm going to go for that, as weird as it is. Man, I don't like that. I like being higher up, but how could I bring my apoaps higher? That would work. How much fuel is that? 53. And then I'm gonna have to obviously retrograde to bring that. Oh shit! So I'm wasting a little bit of fuel, but that's okay. Goodness gracious, like 100 fuel to do this. I'm basically having to go north-south because I didn't realize what position they were in. How high is that periaps? 20,000. That's redonkulous. But it puts me right in between them, and that's kind of what I want. I almost want to target Rollin and then try to get Gilner to EVA up there. So let's set his target and see if this works. Generally speaking, this is a terrible burn, but it's okay. Let me try to retrograde in a little bit more so I don't... I'm technically taking fuel to do that, but who cares? Why does it not want... Okay, there we go. Bring that down. That... Oops, clicked off the game. That should be good enough for me. Let's see if we can get this to work. This is going to be a pain-in-the-ass maneuver, but we'll see. I think you guys know what my favorite phrase is whenever I'm not stoned. Let's do this. About 10 minutes till our maneuver. I just want to get close to it. Where is our actual maneuver? It is on the other side. Good job. The blue dot I didn't notice until it was way too late. There we go. Accelerate time just a hair, about 10 seconds. What's up, Tim? Welcome back. 8, 7. Oh, I should accelerate a little faster. I was trying to read chat at the same time as accelerating. Not a good idea. 4, 3, 2, 1, and slow down because it probably won't take me that long to actually do this. Alright, let's see if this works. I'm basically changing my orbit 100%, which is good that I'm doing this on my periaps because wouldn't work very well otherwise. 50 meters per second. I guess we're gonna come almost to a complete stop and then flip our happy ass around. Nope, we're just changing our trajectory. That's okay. Now, I burned a little early. And by a little, I mean about 20 seconds early. So we're probably not going to be lined up the way I want to be, if I'm being honest. But that was such a small amount of fuel that it didn't bug me too much. I could have monopropellant burned that, to be honest. Let's see here. Alright, now that I'm coming down, I should be coming around, right? Yes. That's what I want to see. Make sure I'm going in the right direction. I am indeedy. Let's do this. Get up to about our ascending node, and I'll start fiddling with it. You got an A on the homework? Nice. Fun Bun, you did it! Where is that periaps? Is it at a height? It is. It's at 3,000. Oh, it's gonna slam right into the surface. Okay, how fast are we going? Not really fast, if I'm being honest. It's retrograde. Time accelerate just a hair as we come flying on in. I don't want to come flying in too quick. There's our target right there. Alright, retrograde. How do I want to burn this thing to get it lined up properly? I probably want to burn like so, because it would move it up. And that's officially taking us out of orbit. Should be okay. How far off are we from the actual position? Pretty far off. That's what I'm going to need to use as little bits of burn and this retrograde for. I need to angle our retrograde almost exactly on top of that pink dot. Trying to bring it in. Should probably wait just a little bit because we're still pretty far away, if I'm being honest. 87,000. Are we bringing it in? Not as much as I was hoping. So I'm going to have to fiddle around with it a lot. Alright, let's just try to get this thing lined up properly. Please point at the pink dot. I would appreciate it. Almost there. Get it lined up properly, like so. Alright. How close is our descent now? Not at all close. What the fuck? Okay, so we're going too slow. Let me actually point at... Well, that's my stupidity. Let me point at our actual target. I guess we didn't have enough horizontal speed to get there. My bad. Hello, Zeke. Where is my target? I do have a target set, right? I'd be really pissed if there's no target. Okay, it's near my prograde. I was gonna be pissed. See, according to this, I'm doing good, but yeah, that's definitely not the target. I don't know what the hell it's trying to think. Maybe it wants me to go through the moon or something? I have no idea. Interesting. Let me see if I can bring this up. What a weird fucking burn. I can't see how I fucked that up so bad, but I guess I did. Just burn a little bit to try to get this line out. I guess I was trying too much of a rendezvous type of burn, and that is definitely not accurate. This is going to be a pain in the ass. I'll say that's good enough. Yeah, this is gonna suck. 75 kilometers away. Let's accelerate time just a bit because I'm so far. Seriously, the spinning camera drives me fucking nuts. Coming on in slowly. It does not look like we're even close to where that says I was gonna land. It is not. So I need to move over. Add maneuver like so. Anti-normal. A lot. A lot. How much anti-normal, or what is this? I think this is normal. How much normal do I have to put into this thing to make it work? 91 meters per second. A lot. You need to aim a little bit higher. I know, man. I fucked up. I keep saying that. Oh, let's see if I can at least get closer in. About 40 more meters per second. Seriously, if it just put me into orbit, I'm going to be kind of pissed. Though I am in a target maneuver. It shouldn't... Okay, that's just a fake orbit. It's not real. Let's continue. I'm glad I have so much fuel. You're off to play a few games? Alright, Rubik's. Be careful, Stone. V-rashing is bad for their health? What? Oh, crashing is bad for their health. I was like, V-rashing? What's a V-rash? Do they have some form of disease? Did I give them space disease? What's up, Trey? Thankfully, we don't have that much weight right now, so it's not that big of a deal to slow down. How far away is that? 41 or 42 kilometers. Damn. I'm just ever so gently bringing down our speed because our horizontal speed will eventually be turned into vertical just due to gravity. But I want to make sure that we're going to come in reasonably close to our target. I'm going to rotate so that we can land without falling over, hopefully. It's a lot harder to fall over with a wide base. Keep this speed a rolling. I love how much fuel we have in this thing. 6 kilometers. Now I'm trying to bring down my horizontal speed quite significantly because we are going to zoom right past them if I don't. I need surface speed, thank you. Let me see if I can line this up better. That looks pretty good to me. We still have a little bit of a horizontal speed, but I'll take it. Good enough for me. How much fuel do we have? Quite a bit. Hope you didn't use the weak landing legs. I did not. Seems like we're doing pretty good. Coming down at the right angle, though we're probably not going to land directly near it. I hope we land close enough that I don't have to EVA too far. We're still pretty high off the surface. I'm starting to see rocks, which means about 4,000 meters, I think. 4,000 or 5,000 meters is when you start seeing terrain. Yeah, do they think it's ice cream cones? That explains the smile on her face. It's possible. It's Kingdom Hearts. It's salt ice cream. Sea salt ice cream. Oh, that sucks, Trey. You're out of weed and you have a minor headache? That's terrible. I'll just let it do its thing. We are close enough that I should be able to EVA without a problem. That, though, is not possible. I want to be able to EVA them, but that's not going to happen. Start bringing down our descent speed. Not by much, just barely. Yeah, we're going to be within 1,000 meters. That's not too bad. I'll take it. $14, $13. I don't want to decelerate too much and waste our fuel against gravity, but I do want to decelerate pretty good before we hit the ground. 7.5. I have no way of knowing if we're actually on the ground or not. Now, if I remember, Minimus is really bouncy with these legs, so I have to be very careful. Nice! What a gentle landing. I'll take off RCS, take off SAS, and quick save like a mofo. Alright, let's flip over... Why are you in the air, Rollin? That doesn't make much sense. I hope you're not orbiting 600 meters off the ground. Can I switch to... Hey, Rollin Kerman! How's it going, buddy? You seem to be out in the middle of nowhere, but I'll take it. It's just slowly space jumping his way there. Leap! RCS. You can't remember the last time you were out of the weed? Well, I was pretty much the same way at the beginning of this year, but not anymore. Now if I have any problems at all, I just run out, because weed is not the highest priority by far. You are going a little fast. Slow your happy ass down. Oh, actually, we could take surface samples here, too. And and gently touch down. Thud. Nice. Run on over here. I should probably want to use RCS to keep you up, but it's all good. What a successful pickup. You need lights? I do. Oh, wait. Bam! Let me extend this while I'm here and then take surface sample like so. There's literally nothing useful. EVA report like so, and plant flag, just for shits and giggles. Save 2 people. When are you gonna pop up? Thank you. Saved 2 people. Sorry about the mic smack. And okay. Now let's run over here. F and climb on aboard. All aboard. Yeah, I think somebody's already in the crew capsule, so I'll just toss you in the bottom. Summer, you are indeed in the crew capsule. Let's retract that ladder and then go find our other target. Which is right about here. Set as target. Gonna be a little bit of a pain in the ass, if I'm being honest. Do we need to go pretty much straight east? No, we need to go southeast, it looks like. So about, what, the 135 degrees? Cool, let's do that. Why is the blinking? Okay, let's do this. Hit T. It does indeed look like I'm going in the right direction. Let's just get about 100 meters per second or so. Probably even less, if I'm being honest. What's my apoaps? Not that high, which is fine. Actually, probably want to bring it up just a little bit more, if I'm being honest, so that I don't come smacking down into the surface. And that's close enough for me, because we can do a rendezvous. Sweet. 100 meters per second, almost exactly. And those mountains are why I wanted to go a little bit higher than I was. Let's go to retrograde and accelerate time just a hair. We should have more than enough fuel to get into orbit and then throw ourselves at Kerbal. It's just, are we going to be able to slow down, or are we going to have to use a lot of aero braking? Starting to descend. Actually, what I could do is, rather than stability assist. Oh, I'm gonna have to move it down first. Shit. My bad. Oh, it's not gonna let me do it. Alright, let me flip to prograde. I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna have to. Flip on over. Go on in that general direction, like so. Try to pull my prograde up a little bit more. Sweet. And now let's just see how close that gets me. Unfortunately, it's not going to get me as close as what I want, but as long as I'm within 10 kilometers, we should be able to EVA without an issue. Now, a 10-kilometer EVA is a long EVA, don't get me wrong, but I've done it, and it doesn't take longer than 5 minutes. And I'd much rather waste EVA propellant than this stuff. Speaking of, can I, like... Nope. Doesn't want to do it. I was trying to see if I could potentially move up, but this one doesn't like me maneuvering too much. We seem to be doing pretty good. Pretty good. Just trying to get it closer to... I know I'm fighting them, but it's okay. I'm just trying to get it a little bit closer to our target. Looks like we've almost got it. Cool. It's going to take a little second to get us put back down on the ground, but we're going to save 2 astronauts in one flight. That does not sound too shabby to me. I will take it. Stop that rotation. Looks like he's on the side of a hill, which I don't necessarily like, but that's alright. Gillnet. Oh, she. My bad. Summer and Rollin are both females. I was making inaccurate assumptions there based on their name. Well, Summer I knew was a girl, but fuck. We're close enough that I'm okay. I'm gonna just wait until we start coming real close to the ground to start retrograding, because I want to get as close as physically possible to the capsule. We're going at about 45 degrees, so we're still having a good amount of horizontal speed. Wait, what happened with the weed? I am out of weed, Alex. I have absolutely no weed for a while, because my dealer is in Missouri. Decelerate, because we are coming in a little hot. But we got it almost to 5 kilometers, which is very easy to EVA to. Well, welcome, Alex. Slow on down on that speed. Oh, shit. I was on... Damn it. Damn it! Oh, fuck. I knew that was gonna happen. There we go. Just barely... For some reason, we had a lot of horizontal speed, and I don't understand what the fuck it was. Oh, it was because I was in orbit. Damn it! Should have been on surface. I knew something was wrong, because we were moving way too fast. But I recovered it. That's fine. SAS, take off that shit before it blows up. Quick save again. And rotate onto our... There's no nearby objects to focus on. Well, that sucks. I'll have to go to Gillnet. That was sketchy as fuck. Goddamn Summer, once again, trying to put us upside down. I guess I'm not close enough to switch to Gilner. That's no bueno. Hold on, let me go view and tracking station. I should be able to control him. He seems to be outside of his capsule. Rollin Gilner. Gilner Kermit cannot switch to a vessel we don't... Really? You fucking cunt. Oh my god. Alright, so I guess I have to go back to the tracking center. So I am not close enough. I have to be within like a kilometer or so for me to actually be able to... God damn it. Oh, Jesus. I hate it when they do that. That means we're going to have to waste even more fuel to get even closer. And if I knew we were going to have to waste more fuel, we could have done it while we were still in orbit rather than landing twice. Damn it. Alright. Where's the stupid place? There it is. We have to go almost exactly east, right? Pretty much. What a pain in the ass. Oh, I've taken off my jacket. SAS, enable. What a cunt. Oh, shit. Let's just start going straight 90. Straight up waste my fuel again. Rip. Hell yeah, that was a rip, Aaron. Just fucking pissed me off to no end right there. That's what that did. 100 meters per second. Now, flip us back around. I'm not going slow. I don't even fucking care at this point. It pissed me off. That's ridiculous. Out of being 48 million meters away, it's like, nah, you're not close enough. Three kilometers, 3.2. Press F for respect. Now tell me, is that gonna land us close? I can't even zoom in. It won't let me zoom in further than I am. You fucking cunt. Sorry, you can tell I'm a little frustrated today. Without weed, this game is gonna get to me. It looks like they're on the side of a fucking mountain, which is not gonna be a good landing spot for us. You know, we could have theoretically taken Rollin or Summer all the way over there. Yep, I am out of weed, Rybear. I was on the couch weed yesterday. That was literally the last bit of weed I had. I was doing yesterday's stream with. And then I contacted my dealer this morning, and he said I am pretty much fucked because he's not going to be here until Thursday or Friday. Trying to get more vertical speed so that I can stay coming towards our target. I swear, if I land within 1,000 meters of this fucking thing and I can't get control, I'm gonna be pissed. This is stupid. Could be a short stream without the green goodness. I can almost guarantee that, Buckwild, especially considering this game's gonna get on my nerves very quickly. Without weed, I tend not to like my own fuck-ups very much. Alright, we're close enough that we should be able to land and take control. I don't even know if we have enough fuel now to be able to fucking take off and go home. 1,000. I don't think we do. I literally don't think we have enough fuel now to go home because of that stupid mishap. I just had to waste like 300 meters per second in Delta V because we couldn't control a character for no fucking reason. So on down. I am on a fucking hill, so this is gonna be great. They're somehow hovering in the middle of the air. Fuck! Did not mean to start accelerating again. Motherfucker. Stop taking me off retrograde. You are going to kill me. Thank Jesus. Stay still. Oh my god, that was a pain in the ass. Alright. Quick save again. Not that we're going to be able to get back home with this amount of fuel now, but alright. Now let's transfer. Of course it'll let me have control now. Why wouldn't it? As I am somehow floating on the air. If that spaceship leaps... I don't have control of this character. I can't... Cool. They spawn him in dropping down a hill. I can't... Thank Jesus! This game is gonna frustrate me so bad today. I don't have weed. And look at that, it just tossed our ship into the air. For no fucking reason. You see? Literally didn't even do it. It just decided to throw itself in the air for no fucking reason. God damn it! This game is gonna piss me off so bad today. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you fucking cunt. Gentle landing, and for the love of Christ, stay on the ground! I don't know why it does that. It's like it loads up the springs in your landing gear, and then it just unloads the ship, and then when it reloads it, it goes, oh yeah, you're under tension, and throws you off the ground. Oh my god! It's pissed me off so many times. And watch, it's gonna do it again as I try to walk closer. Fucking cunt. I can't even jump. Like, I can't... God damn. It's not giving me control at all. Can you not? I don't have the patience for this. Slowly but surely. And please, for the love of Jesus. Hey, at least I can grab a surface sample. At least it's something. Bored. Now, we can rendezvous a fuel ship with this if we have to. That's not a problem. At least we got both fucking Kerbals and the ship didn't blow up. Golly. Alright, let's see here. We are pretty much on an easterly orbit, so I just need to go up SAS. Jesus Christ. Take off my target. Can you guys tell I'm a little frustrated? Just a little bit. Breathe in, breathe out. You got this. Oh, I swear to God. I can't play video games when I'm not high because it's like I feel like the game is mocking me. Because I could do something 1,000,000 times over and I'd still get fucked. And I just feel so much like the game's mocking me. It starts pissing me off to no end. Oh, thank God I at least have a smile. If this thing would have blown up, I probably would have rage quit. No joke, if this thing would have blown up, I probably would have closed the stream, because I would have been like, nope, fuck it, don't even care if I have a quick save. The stupid game isn't even worth it. Take off RCS, sit there. Actually, we could probably go into an orbit with RCS, if I'm being honest. Let me see if I can do that. At the very least, it would slow down our descent speed. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. I'll get there, Buckwild. I'm just using my monopropellant right now. It shouldn't be getting us up in speed necessarily. Hey, it is actually. That's cool. But it should be helping us out a little bit. Let me increase time. I'm just using our monopropellant to hopefully save some fuel. I'd much rather waste monopropellant burning or releasing against minimus gravity than our propellant. I need to be going something like 400 meters per second, so there's no way in hell monopropellant's going to get us up to the correct speed. But hey, any extra speed helps, right? Oh, slow down because the craft's about to start doing some funky shit. There we go, hit F. I don't understand why physics acceleration does not like this craft, but it's okay. Nope, it's doing it again. Cool. I guess I'm just going to have to go pure prograde, because I can't fight it while it's under time acceleration. It just spins out like crazy. The Kerbal gods have invoked my wrath? I don't know about that. I just fucking hate it. I just hate stupid... Look at that! We're still drifting off! Oh, are you serious? Why the fuck can't our ship just go forward? It can go forward just fine if I'm not in time acceleration mode, but the moment I time accelerate, it starts going all over the nav ball. Programmers are the bane of my existence. How long? About 50 seconds. We need about 300 meters per second in orbital velocity. Let's just start burning. I take that back. We're not close enough. Time accelerate, because it's gonna throw me all over the fucking nav ball for some reason, but time accelerate. Right as I say that, it's not gonna throw me all over the nav ball for some reason, because the game does not have any semblance of normality. Let's keep on rolling. May the games be ever in my favor? I don't know about that. Are we almost gonna get an orbit off this? It doesn't look bad. It looks like it's pretty damn close to getting an orbit. Oh! I was thinking the moon. The moon has an orbit of 550 meters per second, not Minimus. Minimus, we might actually be able to get a fucking orbit with monopropellant, and that'd be nice. We do. Wow. We actually have an orbit with monopropellant. Huh. I'll take it. We'll just waste all of our fuel trying to go back home. 6,000, 7, 8. I'll bring it up to 9 and we'll call it quits. Screw it, let's just circularize. 10 and 11. All good. Add maneuver. Probably try to keep this, you know, within a Kerbal orbit. That'd be nice. Periaps. How high off the 3 million? That's a little high, if I'm being honest. Let's bring that down to 1 million. I think I can actually adjust it, right? 600, 700. No, 600 is about our lowest point. We should easily be able to do this. It's just a fucking pain in the ass. I'm wondering what is going to blow up next, or if summer's going to put us upside down somehow. 150 looks about our lowest. Bring it into about 40,000 meters so that we have a guaranteed aero brake. It is going to be finicky as hell because it knows I'm already frustrated. I'm personifying a game way too much, but it's okay. 70,000. 60, 39. I'll take it. We're probably going to be coming in pretty hot, but I should have enough extra fuel that it doesn't matter. So how are things, everyone? Thank you, Funbun, for lightening the mood a little bit. 10 seconds. Take in our landing gear if I can. Can't do it while we're in a time acceleration, but that's okay. 4, 3, 2, 1, and slow down. Yeah, I was going to play Minecraft today, but there is no fucking way in hell I was going to be able to keep Minecraft interesting without weed. Because I would just go silent. I'd be building completely silent and not talking to everyone, and that would not be a very interesting thing to do as a live stream. So I called Minecraft off, and it's probably not going to be tomorrow either. I don't know exactly when I'm going to be playing Minecraft again, but until I have weed, I kind of refuse to go for a very long and drawn-out game that has no goals. Because I kind of don't feel like making goals. 60 meters per second. Which, oh shit, goodness gracious. That was a little fast. Almost there, 5 meters per second, cool. Now we are a little before our maneuver node. It looks like we still have it periaps. How high off it? 49,000. I'll take it. That's good enough. I'm not going to complain. And we still have fuel. You were gone for 10 minutes. You don't know what was going on. You were asking a genuine question. Well, you missed me getting highly infuriated at this game fucking with me. Keep on accelerating until we get like a Kerbal periaps, which we already have. There we go. Now that we're 43 million meters away from Earth, let's start accelerating on in. Still 18 million over, so I don't want to really push it too far. I just checked YouTube. And I checked to see, because you have viewer stats, like how many viewers and comments and everything like that per second. I wanted to see how many people left whenever I started getting frustrated as hell. Like half the people left. I don't blame you. I cannot take little aggravations when I'm not stoned. I really can't. I'm such an infuriated person 90% of the time. I've got too much stress in my life, so I end up being a total fucking asshole without weed. 150,000, we are close enough. I think I'll start turning it into retrograde. I can't. It will not let me go into retrograde for some reason. Why? Do I not have power? Cool. I have a fucking pilot. Does that not account for it? God damn it, this fucking game, I swear to God. Watch. I'll EVA. I'll reboard. And magically, SAS actually works. Oh no, she's a low-level pilot. Okay, good. There's a fucking reason that time. I was about to be pissed. I've had SAS fail on me so many times. I was about to say, if it does it when I have a pilot in my fucking craft, I'll rage quit. Holy crap. Programmers need to learn to program. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. EVA real quick. Let me toss out a solar panel if I can. I can't because I can't access it. Never mind. Board back in. You have no power and I'm gonna have to be doing this manually. Sweet. I have no control at all. I literally can't move the craft, even though I have a pilot. Tell me how the fuck that makes sense. So it is SAS still fucking up. God damn it. God fucking damn it. I swear to God, this game. Swear to fucking God. I can't do anything. I can't turn it. I can't. Literally, we're gonna blow up because this craft just refuses to work. I don't have control. Somehow I have fucking control when I turn SAS off. Oh my God. This, what the fuck? How does that make sense? How the fuck does, oh Jesus, you are gonna piss me off, game. You are gonna piss me off so bad. Holy shit. I don't understand why the fuck I now don't have control when SAS is on. I'm gonna rage quit just from sheer stupidity. And it's not the game, it's the developers. How the fuck this is vanilla! There's no mods! And it's still fucked up! Jesus! Yeah, I'm gonna rename this the Rage Stream, because that's exactly what this is gonna end up being. I got you laughing with this shit? I'm glad. I'm glad. I literally have to bring this in manually because the fucking ship just won't let me have a pilot. Why? Who knows? It just refuses. We're coming in too hot. I kind of know that, Fun Bun. I had no fucking control. Just waiting. Just fucking waiting. I'm literally sweating because this pissed me off so bad. This is one of the biggest pet peeves on the face of the planet for me, is having a programmer, doesn't matter if they're a game developer or anything, a programmer that releases a game or a program that costs fucking money that isn't done. Shit pisses me off so bad. Does SAS work now? Oh my God, it magically turns back on. I'm gonna get a little fucking pissed. I'm just saying. What the hell happened? Quite a bit, Femtonde. This game is breaking. It is broke like 4 times in the past 20 minutes and it is making my anger go through the fucking roof, if I'm being honest. Oh my fucking Jesus. God damn it. Oh, Jesus. Why? Why are you doing this to me on the one day I don't have weed, game? I would have laughed this off yesterday. But today I'm just like, I paid $60 fucking for this piece of shit. Oh, God damn it. Just monopropellant to try to bring our speed down. We're gonna come down for a landing no matter what at this point. I just have to keep us within retrograde. I still have to fucking manually do it because the SAS isn't doing shit. As you notice, our craft is starting to just wobble all over the place. It is turning on, and it's preventing us from just drifting, but it's not working anymore. I don't know. I have a feeling it's related to the electrical charge going out, and some programmer forgot to check that, oh, there's a pilot in the fucking thing. It doesn't need electrical charge. But who knows? Well, $40? Whatever the fuck it was. You pay money for something that literally isn't finished. It pisses me off so bad. So fucking bad. I'm a programmer that won't release my fucking programs until I am convinced that they are as close to perfect as possible. Now, you can't achieve perfection, but if you get really fucking close to it, you don't have bugs. And this type of shit is ridiculous. I'm just fighting the retrograde because I have to do it manually. SAS isn't doing shit. This is what they might call foobar? Yep. I'm fighting it. Theoretically, I'll still be able to bring this thing in as long as I don't tumble it in the atmosphere. I just have to keep it close enough to retrograde. Even if I tumble it, I can tumble once or twice without it blowing up. 1500. Ooh, there we go. I'm fighting this thing like crazy because SAS just decides not to fucking work. No, almost. Once we hit 900 meters per second, I don't have to do shit. We can tumble as much as it doesn't matter. Alright, cool. See you later. Start tumbling. I'm not gonna fuck with you anymore. I feel like I'm gonna have to go fucking have a stress reliever after this stream. I don't even know what. I don't drink alcohol. So what the fuck do I do without weed? Jesus. I don't know who the developer is, but fuck you. Learn to program, you piece of shit. God damn it. Learn to debug. Sorry, I'm frustrated. I'm glad that you think this is a treat to have me angry. God damn, that pissed me off. No joke, in 20 minutes we had like 5 ragged stoners. Yeah. No joke, in like 20 minutes we had 5 stupid problems back to back. And most of them, let me clarify that with most, because I was a significant part of this. But most of them were stupid fucking problems that I couldn't control. Hey, terrain detail is actually working for once. I can see trees. Usually there's one tree that pops up, and that's about it. Yeah, I know. It's early access. And hasn't it been in early access for what, 5 years now? Because the developer doesn't know how to fucking program! Sorry. I am really pissed right now. I'm trying so hard not to just go on epic rants. At least we're coming down slow enough that theoretically I should be able to land this thing, because it has 12.5 meters per second legs. Man, those trees look terrible. I'm just in a bad mood and nitpicking now, but man, those trees look terrible. Oh great, so they have an entire company of fucked up developers that don't know how to actually develop. More people in a development team does not mean it's going to be a better... Thank God it's landed. But more people just means more chances for debugging to go through the... slip through the cracks. Because all you do is segment out your code to where somebody does a certain amount of code. Let's say somebody handles the aerodynamic physics, and then somebody handles the building, and then somebody handles something else. And then whenever you combine all of those different people's coding styles, it fucks up. And thus why debugging is required. At least we got back our astronauts. That was one of the worst missions I've ever done because of the sheer fucking stupidity that just happened. Complete the 3-moon course. Fuck you. Anything useful in here, or am I just gonna mess around and try to make myself happy by blowing shit up? I think I'm gonna mess around and make myself happy by blowing shit up, because fuck a whole bunch of contracts at this point. I have a feeling the game is just gonna keep messing with me. Yeah, it is still in early access, Fimtonde, after like 5 years now. It's, yeah. That's AKA bad programmers. And I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna hold my own and stand with that firmly. Bad fucking programmers. Thus why it glitches out, why it crashes all the time, why it has magically moon hops whenever you unload stuff. Just, yeah, in general. Now, the last thing we were trying to do was, hey, speaking of fucked up beyond belief, look at this. I literally can't access our shuttle. I can't, like, if I tried to fly it in, I can't bring it in from there. That it's like it has an invisible wall, and it can only be that position. Another great example of bad programming. Let me see, maybe if I can move it in, because somehow it rotated itself. Can I move it in now? Kind of. Let me see if I can bring it in. I've tried this twice today and it didn't work. It just glitched out on me. So let's, please, slowly, so it doesn't glitch. Slowly. Looks like we're in the center. Thank God. I spent like 30 minutes before the stream trying to do that to grab a thumbnail, and it wouldn't let me do it. I was almost at the same level of screaming that I was just at, if I'm being honest. Let's grab this stuff. Start, retracted. Start retracted. You can tell I'm frustrated because of all the F-bombs. Hell yes. Hell yes. Learn C#, and I actually worked in C#. Apply to work at Take-Two to make Kerbal Space Program. No, I'm good. I would rather not work for people that can't make a fucking game after 6 years. I would rather not be the one person that goes in there and starts making the game properly, because that's fucked up! Oh my god. If it takes them 6 years to still not be out of early access, there's a problem there. Either it's management or something. Bad programmers in general. I hate these wings. They're so bad and they're clipping together, but I guess I'll keep them for the moment. If I remember correctly, we tried to throw a giant, you know, we could just go to the space plane hangar. I was trying to see if I could fly this first, rather than strap it to a rocket NASA style and throw it into the atmosphere. Because technically it's supposed to be, the whole shuttle is supposed to be a glider. It's supposed to come in, and actually our wings are a little stubby. They should be a little bit higher. But it's supposed to be a glider, where it falls down through the atmosphere and slowly gains horizontal speed by falling. We tried to do that, and I kind of want to make it actually fly, not just be a glider. I don't know how hard that would be to do. This is definitely going to be the last, like, 30 to 45 minutes of the stream. It's just me messing with this shit. Save and continue, because you might actually stay in the fucking center. You've never had that glitch? What glitch? The one where you can't put the shuttle in the middle of... And the game just crashed! Case in point. God damn it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. Let me minimize. Let me pop back up the game. Not a good timing to crash, game. Just being honest. You are bringing my mood down even more. The game is technically up. Just OBS takes a second to recognize it. Jesus Christ. I need to find another game to stream, because this one's just going to get me bad. Every time I run out of weed, this is going to be the exact same thing. You think the wings are supposed... That's exactly what I was just saying, Fun Bun. The wings have to be larger. They go back fine, because that's about the distance that they go back to. But they need to go up further. They're not quite as long as they should be for a glider. Let's start game. Assuming this thing actually fucking loads. F-bomb again. You guys learned my secret. Whenever I'm getting pissed off, I start screaming the F-bomb a lot. Welp. Let's go to spaceplane hangar. See if this will work. 56. Is it going to be standing straight? Okay, good. I was about to say, if you're standing straight up, I'm going to face palm so hard. Alright, now, let's see if we can get these wings looking better. Let's just take that stuff off for a moment. Aerodynamics, grab some connector C's, right? No, they're a little bit bigger than what I'd like. Actually, I say that, let me put those down. I'm gonna need to double them. Let me take the D's. Like so, why is it, do I have a different one in there? Do I have, I didn't think it was C's. No, it's not. Is it an E? What size thing am I using? No, that's not it either. What the fuck? Hold on. What are you? Oh, you're shoved really far into the craft. I didn't realize that. Okay. Let me grab you then. Put you like, so I guess. So let's bring you back. Try that. This is gonna look weird, but I'm just trying to fiddle around with it and make it if I can get these a little bit bigger. Right about here, structural D. No, I actually need wider than that. Structural B, what does B look like? Oh wait, small delta wing. Perfect! Something like so, and then maybe another small delta wing right here, or does it not want me to do that? It's not gonna want me to do that, that's okay. Let me replace this with maybe a... Nope, that's the same exact thing I was just staring at. Standard, that's definitely not gonna be right. That's just, yeah. What next then? Yeah, see, they're not as rounded whenever I start doing that, though. That makes it look funky as hell. Wonder how I should do this. Let me take... D's the only one that I think would work. Let me stash it like so. I'm gonna have to fiddle with this quite a bit in the move tool, but it's okay. At least I'm not fucking screaming at the screen anymore. Golly. It does not want to go further than that. Okay, so I have to fiddle around with this manually. How do I... Maybe I just square it off rather than trying to round it off. Rounding's probably going to be a bad idea. I'll just take like a square D-type, C-type, something? D-type. D-type would work. That looks ridiculous, and it looks almost like a plane rather than the space shuttle, but let's see if it works. I wanted to do the rounded off wings, but screw it, I'm not going to mess with it too much. This is going to be a problem. Oh shit, so is that. I can't access that part that's inside there. There's no way for me to hide this. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's get rid of that and Control Z. So there's a part inside here that we have hidden, but there's no way for me to actually grab it without redoing the entire back end of this jet, which is not going to be fun. Let's see if we can get some form of... Can I put these on the wings without them freaking out? Not really. And it doesn't look like it's low enough to prevent the bottom from dragging, so I'm going to have to keep these where I had them. Like so. That space plane is funky. Hell yeah, it is. I honestly don't like it anymore now that we changed the wing set, but it's fine. Let's see if it at least gets off the ground. If it does, we can fiddle with the wings later. I just want to get this thing flying today. If we can, I'll call it quits on the stream and call it a success, even though I fucking rage quit through the first half of the stream. God damn. God. Oh, you guys have no idea how much that pissed me off. Why do we have so many goddamn astronauts in this thing? Revert flight. All aboard! The moment you fucking click launch, they're like, I'm going, me too! No! Get off the fucking ship! I don't need anyone on this. Thank you. Save. Well, technically, I guess I'll have one. Summer, because I want to kill you over and over and over again. Why is Minecraft chunk loaded so bad? Why is any 3D game coded in Java? Because it doesn't matter that much? Don't use Java as a reason for it being slow. It's just inefficiently programmed. It's just a really badly programmed game in general. Java gets converted to compiler-based code. It's runtime code that, I mean, is C. It's just as fast as C. The only reason it goes slower is if you suck at programming. Let's bring throttle up. Name this the funky space plane of sobriety. Maybe. Alright, let's bring this throttle up. I doubt I'm going to be able to get this thing off of the ground. It has so much problem with yaw, for instance. Pull up, 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 pull up. Pull up, you son of a bitch. Bounce, pull, bounce and pull. Nope, and wow. What the hell was that? It has a lot of yaw slip, that's for sure. Escape and revert to spaceplane hangar. Runtime errors are your favorite errors? Honestly, after working on AI systems for years, they're not mine, because they are insanely difficult to find whenever you have polymorphic code. Whenever you have parts of your code that does 10, 20 different things at the same time with the same piece of code, it's insanely hard to get runtime errors debugged. Man. I have to be honest, I am not looking forward to continuing this. Let me leave. Let me see if there's any contracts, any simple contracts I can do and call it quits to the stream. This pissed me off so bad, I really don't want to keep streaming if I'm being honest. Let's see here. Is there anything fucking useful to do? No. Seismic sphere. No, don't really want to do that either. At the launch site. I feel like if I do that, it's gonna be cheesy. Like, that's literally $5,000 contract that we just load the launch pad up, test it, and then go back. Extra large landing gear on a suborbital trajectory over the moon. 130 grand. Sure. You were joking when you were in programming contacts last year. Your team got a shit ton of runtime errors on almost every program we submitted, and it's a meme now for us. Oh, nice. Well, that sucks. If you have a shit ton of runtime errors, it means somebody who is programming doesn't know how to watch their variables very well. Unless you guys are performing polymorphic code, which I doubt. I mean, yeah, in high school, they don't do that shit. If you did, you would be fucking college level already. And they'd be praising you. Alright, let's just do our normal moon mission then. Sam's rescue ship. I need to add more parachutes to this thing before I forget. Just a couple more drogue chutes or something to bring the speed down whenever it's re-entering. Something like so. Actually, I could take away the drogue chutes entirely and just use normal chutes. I think I'm gonna do that. Let's double those back up. Now we have 4 parachutes, and we should slow down quite well. Alrighty. I think that's good. Save and run. Yeah, see, you're doing polymorphic this year. I highly doubt you're going to get anywhere used to what polymorphism is actually used. Generally speaking, like for instance, in my AI code, my entire thought class, the entire fucking thing, is polymorphic. It's used by 26 different classes, 26 other programs, in all different ways. Yet that thought class has to work properly. And whenever you start going 26 different ways from the same, I think it was 3,800 lines of code, holy fucking shit, that gets complicated. 3,800 lines of code that's redundant, and it loops through itself over and over and over and over again, and then you have polymorphism added on top of that. Jesus, it breaks your brain trying to debug those type of runtime errors. To give you an example, Fun Bun, my main variable that I use is a 4-dimensional array with a object that has 7 variables in it. It's insane. I'm sure you're the only one who's going to understand that. Save and... oh, we need the launch wheels. The extra large launch wheels that makes absolutely no sense for us to have on this craft. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, is put them up there. We need them in suborbital trajectory. I wonder if I can detach these things. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's just take them and toss them onto the side here. Yes, I know it looks stupid. I don't care. We just need to take them to the moon and back, and we have plenty of fuel for that. Start retracted. Theoretically, that should be fine. Alright, let's do this. Save and launch. Recursion is the hardest part? Absolutely. It's only hard because you add polymorphism and recursion combined. Recursion itself is not hard. You just need to understand your own code that you're writing. Almost everything in my thought class is recursion, too. It's because you have to go through those arrays. If it's a 4-dimensional array, you have to search through them, and there's 4 dimensions, so it's, I mean, fucking hard. You need a lot of recursive methods. Let's hit T and slam all the way up. And I guess... God damn it, Kerbals, you fucking pieces of shit. I don't need 12 people in this fight. Oh, good. Every time I click launch, they're like, hell yeah, let's all jump on. No, no, and no. Fuck you guys. Stop getting on my ships. Launch. What's up, narwhals? Welcome to the Rage Fit screen. Or stream. Screen. We're on a screening, the private screening of Charles's Rage. I apparently hit leave rather than launch. GG. That was my fault. The longest program we've ever written was 300-ish lines of code. Get up on my level. No, I'm fucking with you, Fun Bun. 300 lines of code is not that much, to be honest. A 2D slot machine, that's easy, man. No offense. My thought class alone is 3,800 lines. In fact, I think it's more than that. And like I said, that's just an object class. It doesn't even perform any function. It's just there to hold variables. And it's just there for its recursive methods and its array holders. That's it. In Java, you've written much longer things in C++ because you're working on a game. Nice, go for it. I don't like C++ personally because how shorthand it was. It got to the point where I was writing in more symbols than I was in words, and that pisses me off. I like Java because it's so high level, you can literally just write in English. Like, it's all English words. There's no... I mean, if you want to start using shorthand for C, like, plus plus, or plus equals, or anything like that, you can. It's just, you don't need to, and that's what's amazing. And afterwards, once you compile it, Java will be turned into a version of C code, which is going to be machine code, and there's going to be no problem with its speed, as long as you weren't really inefficient with your programming. Not recover T, and thankfully there's no one in this vessel this time around. Get our throttle set up and launch. You're only in your second year, don't hurt me. It's all good, man. I only technically took 1 year of programming. But I've been doing it for 8 years. I hated my programming class. It was so stupid. We spent, I think I've already told you this before, it spent over a week on Hello World. And that was when I just stopped listening to my teacher, because I didn't care how intelligent she was under the surface. If you have to talk to people for a week about Hello World, you shouldn't be a fucking teacher. Let alone, you shouldn't be teaching fucking computer science. It's really bad. Like, phew. And I went to one of the best quote-unquote schools in Texas. And, Jesus. One of the best public schools in Texas, I'm going to preface that. But still, it's terrible. Like, I get that computer science as a course is meant to go into the history of computers and how things are made and everything like that. There is no fucking history to a Hello World program in Java. Just tell them what it does. Like, system.out.println. It prints a line of text to the screen. I literally just explained a week worth of work that we did in computer science. And that was an AP class. I hated my teacher. She hated me too. After I got it through her head that I didn't like her class anymore, she tried to get me suspended 3 times? 2 times? More times than I can remember. If you're not mistaken, aren't all high-level programming languages converted to compiler code and then machine code? Pretty much, they're all converted assembly to what's the version of assembly, just machine code. But yeah, it's the only reason that Java in particular has a bad rap for being slow is because people use insanely inefficient methods where they use the stuff that Java even itself says, hey, this is deprecated, don't use this, and people still use it. And that's where you get your slowness. If something's deprecated in Java, it's because they've come up with a faster and more efficient way of doing it in C, just you can't see it, it's in the background. If you follow the Java classes far enough, you'll eventually just end up in C code. Stoned, I should have been teaching that class? I don't know about that. They wouldn't have liked me very much. Like I said, I'm an asshole. If that wasn't apparent enough in this stream because I don't have weed. That's actually, funny enough, why I stopped streaming for 3 months is because I was like this for 3 months and I didn't want to be streaming. I had no weed. Or if I had weed, I was so stressed out during the day that I didn't really want to do anything. We are almost in orbit. I'm going to leave it at that 45 degrees. I say that as I bring it down a little bit. And we ran out of fuel. Let's stage and go. What the fuck is with that? Can you not? Thank you. Trying to do a front flip for style or something all the way up here. You'll take a swig of soda. Give me just a second. Oh, bueno. We are going to look ridiculous with these giant landing gears coming down. You always try to use the shortest and most efficient methods of programming. You use plus equals plus plus, all the shortcuts possible as well. That's good, Fun Bun. That's literally what makes Java slow, quote unquote, is because it's that type of stuff people don't shorthand. That and the deprecated methods, just anything that they say don't use, don't use. I mean, that's... You would think that would be obvious, but go figure. Programmers still use it. Funny enough, Minecraft itself still uses deprecated stuff. If you load up a Minecraft server, it tells you over and over again, deprecated parameters. You cannot use these deprecated parameters. They will be ignored. Yet they're still in there, and they've been in there for 2 years, 3 years since the first time I ran my Minecraft server. Oh, actually, no. 5 years. because it's even before that. Though technically it wasn't deprecated 5 years ago. The deprecation has happened with, what is it? The max memory and minimum memory parameters you can't use anymore. And then there's something else. The Java runtime doesn't accept it anymore. There's some on start flag that you can't use. Yet, Minecraft still uses it, and Minecraft's supposed to be up to date by Microsoft. I had no clue you guys were talking about with program. Let's talk about Kingdom Hearts. I don't know about that fun bun, or not fun bun, flying narwhals. What's up? Sorry, I've been talking to Fun Bun for the past like 20 minutes about programming, so it's just in my head. I can't claim that it's weed doing it to me today. I'm just out of it. Too much stress from the day, and then the game itself infuriated the living shit out of me about 30 minutes ago. Still not there yet. We have a pretty high... Oops, I should go to prograde. We have a pretty high... Why are we not moving? Okay, it's just really slow. It's like, are you serious? SAS better still be functioning. I will snap. You hate people... oh, you hate when people make multiple methods to return one variable? You see people do that shit all the time? Yup. That's another reason that Java is slow. And because if they had those methods in there, let's say you have 15 lines of code that is a redundant method that you don't need. 15 lines of code is now going to be converted into machine code and then eventually into something that is close to assembly, which is spaghetti code galore. And your 15 lines of code just probably got extrapolated to something like 40 or 60 really shorthand commands. Like go to and activate and run and all those things. Basic stuff. If you have 15 lines of code that does the same thing as a method 15 lines above it, you just added a ridiculous amount of machine code to your program for no fucking reason. So I 100% agree with you, Fun Bun. Where we already in space. Good. Let's go to the moon. Add maneuver. We are way too close to the moon right now, but that's okay. I'm just trying to get our apps lined up on the line, and then we will drag it over to an actual peri-apps. There we go. How low is that? 32,000, 8,000, something like so. That works for me. 10,000. Let's take this. I should have more than enough fuel. I can't. Nope. Oh, you mean about the Kingdom Hearts things? It's Toka. Kingdom Hearts is a Disney-based video game. Disney and Final Fantasy-based video game. It's a very awesome game. You should try to play it if you can. It's on PS2, PS3, and PS4. Let's see here. 11 seconds or so until we get to our maneuver. This will be the last mission of the stream because I am a little frustrated today, if you guys couldn't tell. And I would rather not have this frustration linger for the whole stream. 2 minutes, 1 minute, probably about there. Activate RCS so that you can flip around. Oh yeah, I need to have... I don't have a pilot. Extend solar panel. Just to make sure that I don't run out of power. I shouldn't, but just to make sure. Is it going to start going up again? Hey, there it goes. Now it's starting to count up. That's what I wanted. Take off prograde and... Oh, sorry about the mic bump. I'm trying to quickly reach for the joystick. There we go. About 40 seconds burn time. We hit the node pretty good. Ugh. What virtual machine do I use for my programs? You mostly use Eclipse, but bad use of virtual machine, Fun Bun. Virtual machine is what Java is actually running on. It's the JVM is a Java virtual machine. What you're talking about is an IDE. It's your developer. Oh shit! Your developer Place where your code. Sorry, I'm very distracted. And I can't remember the acronym for some reason. It's... Independent Developing Environment? No. It's something developing environment. I just can't remember what it is. Because I know that JDK is the Java Developers Kit. Oh, but sorry, to answer your question, I use NetBeans. NetBeans is my absolute fucking favorite because you can set it up to any Java virtual machine you want. Because you can use different virtual machines. Yeah, you confused me a little bit, FunBun, but you're good. You can use different virtual machines. For instance, you can run Java Virtual Machine 6.0, 7.0, 8.0, all the different versions of them. And you can also get specialized virtual machines, I believe, where people have custom coded it. Integrated Developer Environment. Thank you very much. See, that's the type of shit you don't know, but, like, you don't need to know what they'll teach you in computer science. Because terminology will turn you into a programmer. Bullshit. I can tell you right now, you don't need to remember that acronym. It doesn't mean anything. Literally doesn't fucking matter. That's why I hated computer science too, is because it's all history and terminology about stuff that doesn't matter at all. It's just extra convolution in my eyes. But I'm also the type of guy that says I have a car, instead of, oh, I have a Subaru Loyale of blah 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 blah. I don't give a flying fuck what type of car it is, I have a car. If it's a truck, it's a truck. If it's a car, it's a car. I'm like that with pretty much everything. I don't give a flying fuck about special terminology and lingo. Any abbreviations, acronyms, anything like that, I'll just not waste my time trying to memorize. I'd rather look stupid and not waste my brain power. 7 minutes. Almost there, and slow down. Now we need to bring this into an actual retrograde. Holy shit. Look at how slow this thing is turning. You do have RCS enabled, you do. You're just that fucking slow. Alrighty. How close are we on our periapps? 195. AKA, we're gonna have to slow down pretty much the entirety of all of our speed. Oh wait, no, orbit is 550 on the moon, so we only have to slow down about 200. Yeah, your written work that we have to turn in every 4 weeks says that sort of terms crap, and your teacher actually says it's useless, but some of the questions you have to handwrite code, which need for AP. Yeah, you do need to learn to handwrite code, because my AP exam, funny enough, I do have college credits for computer science, but I didn't pass my computer science class because I refused to do the work. The class itself was fucking stupid. But I do have 4 college credits for computer science. And that test does require you to handwrite like 3 programs, which is a pain in the ass. Because why in the hell would you ever handwrite code? That literally doesn't make sense. We don't feed punch cards into machines anymore. Suborbital. Bring it down for a landing. Any moment now. I'm just wasting all my fuel. Sweet. Now, technically we should be in suborbital, right? Yes? No? Test! Okay, cool. So we are in suborbital and we can test it. Let me pop up that contract to make sure it works. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Test. Bam! Green. Cool, that made us 130 grand. Now let's go back to prograde. Sooner or later, it'll get there. Where's the moon? Is it below us? It is indeed. What did I get on the exam? I got a 4 out of 5. If I'm remembering that scoring system correct. I think it was like a 3 is a pass, a 4 is... No. Yes, maybe. I think it was a 3 is a pass, 4 is your credits, and then a 5 is like exemplary. Damn it, I can't say the word. It's the best you could do, or whatever. Yeah, I didn't get the best, but I definitely got a 4 out of 5. I didn't even answer the last 2 written questions because I ran out of time. That's why I said you should get used to writing code by hand, because you do run out of time, and it's a bitch. 70K, we'll just put it at like 100. Yeah, that's good enough. 120. Oh, shit, I should have... Damn. Alright, hold on. I'm going to flip back retrograde. I don't want to have space debris. We'd have a fuel tank orbiting the moon if I did this right now. Instead, I think I'm going to flip back to retrograde, bring this down, let it crash into the moon, and then bring myself out with monopropellant / fuel, because we have it. Do I know Matt Lone? You mean, no. That's what I thought you meant, is the Kerbal Space Program YouTuber. No, I do not, and I've only watched maybe one of his videos ever. There's another guy that I actually watched a lot more than him. That's probably my second most watched Kerbal Space Program YouTuber. I can't remember what his name is. 1 is unqualified, 2 is well qualified, 3 is qualified, 4 is well qualified, 5 is extremely well based on the scoring systems, but college usually take 4 or 5, but someone accept 3. Yeah, see, I got a 4 on it. I thought I was remembering those scoring correctly. It's been 5 years? Wait, yeah. It's been 5 years since I've been, 5.5 years since I've been out of school. Closer to 6, because I graduated in January, when I graduated a year early. Yeah, so it's closer to 6 years now. How close are we to bringing this into... It is not. I need this thing to be on the ground. Like so. Thank you very much. Now let's flip our happy ass around into prograde. He is like Scott Manley. I know he is. There's another YouTuber that I watched that I can't remember his name. I don't watch Matt at all. I watch Scott Manley probably on a weekly basis. And then there's this other guy, I can't remember what his name, but he built like massive rockets back in the day. He has rockets that go all the way to the moon and back in a single stage, and all like there's, or not in a single stage, but in a single flight. Massive fucking rockets. Are we able to detach now? Sweet. Now let's... Does this increase my speed? It does indeed. Fuck that. Let me just... I'll use a little bit of our actual fuel to bring that periapse back up. I know this is weird, but I needed to get rid of that fuel tank. You got a 5 on your last one? Nice! Which exam was that? Oh, which was stats? Oh, yeah, stats. I would hope, man. Stats, no offense, is pretty damn easy. Though I am, literally my business runs off statistics and probability, so maybe I'm a little weird on that. But yeah, statistics is pretty damn easy. Bam! Far enough out. Let's get that periapse. 4 million. I think I can bring that in drastically. I can indeed. 600. Bring that up. We need it. Oops. 36 is good. I like that. 72. That's a little too high. 40. And... going back home. It's going to take us apparently 51 minutes to get to my maneuver node, but fuck that shit. I'll turn it into about 40 seconds. AP exams are way easier than people made them seem. Hell yes, they were. They were way easier. The only problem I had was I actually ran out of time. And it was because I had to handwrite all that stupid shit. I remember going through and finishing all the multiple choice first, and then realizing that the written part of it was a good portion of the scoring. And then I started to scramble, and I got like 1 out of the 3 or 2 out of the 3 done. I can't remember, but it was definitely not as much as I should have. 20 minutes. You was 1 out of 2 people in a class of almost 50 to get a 5, so there's that. But you walked into the classroom knowing you would get a 5. You love stats and the material very well. Yeah, see, stats is... if you can grasp it, it's great. It's easy. It's and you can make a shit ton of money off of it. Unfortunately, man, it sucks that you don't have enough capital to jump into Bitcoin right now, because it would be a great thing for you to do as a job opportunity, but I guarantee you're not going to be able to find enough money to do it now. If you would have started last year, maybe. I started 2 years ago, and it still cost me 30 grand last year to get this thing started. Well, technically the beginning of this year, but whatever. November to January, I spent 30 grand getting my business started. And I haven't been worrying about money that much since, because I am being paid quite well. We are 15 seconds away. Sorry, I keep slowing it down whenever I read chat, and then I forget to re-accelerate. 12 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4... and we're pretty much there. It's not going to take that long of a burn. Let's do this. Yeah, I don't know how many people passed the AP exams in my school. I had a graduating class of 2,200 people. So they weren't exactly going to tell us all that shit. They didn't care. There was too many kids. Now, that doesn't mean all 2,200 were taking AP exams, but I know that there are so many of them in my school that we had to shut down normal class activities for the entire school because most of the people wouldn't be in their classes. They would be taking AP exams on those days. I think we had 3 or 4 AP exam days. I signed up for 3 of them and only took 1 of them because I didn't want to go to the other 2. I didn't care enough. And by that time, I realized I wasn't going to college, so why the fuck would I care? You don't think you could even if you wanted to because you live in an apartment with poor electricity? See, that's where you're mistaken. You could have done it if you would have had rentals. Because you can rent other people's machines, but you just have to be really good at statistics and making money. Almost there. About 13 meters per second. I was a little slow on that one. I was behind the burn time, but it's okay. We have enough fuel that it should be just fine. 34,000, that's good enough. Let's go back. Let's go back to Kerbal. Time accelerate. Well, that sucks, man. You live in an apartment. If possible, just speaking out of generic here, never live in an apartment, because you can never own it. Now, a condo is still technically an apartment, but it's different because you rent to own it, or you lease to own, well, whatever, rent to own, or you buy it. You don't just rent, and renting is fucking terrible. You are paying for something you will never own, and you'll never be able to sell. Not a good idea. Though I'm kind of blessed, I have my own house. Well, good luck with that, Fun Bun. Being an entrepreneur for the past 6 years, it is not easy. So have fun gaining capital and investors. I don't even know what your business is, but have fun, man. Because it is a bitch. Bringing it on in. I could probably retract the solar panel in a second. Slow on down. We are coming in pretty quick, but not nearly as fast as we just came in from Minmus, so I don't think it's going to be a problem. Let me retract the solar panel in. Go to retrograde. And accelerate time again. Go, baby, go, because I want to end this stream. I don't want to let this game get the best of me again, and I know it will if I keep playing. Indie game developer company, have fun, man. You never want to deal with that sort of stuff? Well, that's kind of not an option. Unless you can somehow make a shit ton of money off indie game development, which is, no offense, probably not going to happen, considering I did that too for about 4 years. Yeah. Have fun. I would suggest finding a backup plan, too. It's never bad to go after that goal, because who knows, maybe you're the one in however many people it's going to take to do exactly what you want with a game. Let's say you get the next Candy Crush and you become a millionaire. Good on you, man. Go for it. But realize that you probably are going to have a bunch of shitty apps before that aren't going to work. And I'm at full tilt right now, and we're still going to explode. Monopropellant, see if that helps. I didn't realize we were coming in this fast. I'm glad we have enough fuel to keep burning. Monopropellant seems to be keeping everything cool-ish. I don't know how, but every time you start using monopropellant, it seems to stop the heat up. Or at least slow it down. And it should not provide enough thrust to do that. Logically, it makes sense because you're chunking a lot of liquid nitrogen out of a compressed tank, but Kerbal doesn't make sense 90% of the time, so I'm not certain if I should believe that. Overheating is staying stable now that I'm holding monopropellant. It looks like it's actually going to start going down here in a moment. Nice. Too hot! Too hot! Pretty much, but it's fine. We'll be able to land. I say that. Our outer legs are getting really hot, or our heat shields, whatever the fuck they are. Our heat on the engine's going down, though. We should be just fine. Holy fuck! Quit it! My joystick is so bad. 1,600 meters per second? Yeah, we're fine. I don't have to do anything anymore. Oh, good. Maybe in the future when money isn't a huge deal to me anymore. Go for it, man. Like I said, go for it. I fully encourage you. I did. It's worth it to try. But also don't think that you might become, like, don't guarantee to yourself that you're going to become a developer like that, because it's not easy. In fact, it's completely random as to what gets picked up by the public, just miraculously, and they suddenly get snagged onto something. For instance, Candy Crush. Who fucking knows why the hell that became so big? Or Flappy Bird. That guy actually had such a explosive reaction to Flappy Bird that he took it down repeatedly because he didn't like the fact that he was making so much money off of it. Like, it scared him. He wasn't expecting that stupid game to make money, and it did. So, I mean, you could be the next person like that, Fun Bun, and if you are, go for it. Have fun. Make sure to show up in my stream and make it rain one day. But past that, yeah. At the very beginning of this whole Bitcoin stuff, I was like, man, I'm going to become a millionaire. It's going to be awesome. And then a year later, I'm like, oh yeah, it takes a lot of fucking work and a lot of luck to get a lot of money. And I am not there yet. In fact, I'm very happy whenever I get a couple extra $1,000 from some random place. Though who wouldn't be? Take off RCS, I guess put our landing gear down even though it's gonna look redonkulous. Yeah, I can't do that. It looks too stupid. We're just gonna do a water landing. Any moment now, those parachutes should open up. About 600 more meters and they'll open. Oh bueno, how slow is it gonna bring us down to? Almost exactly the same. That's no bueno. We're probably gonna blow up. Great. Let me just waste all my fuel. I'm doing this on purpose. Because we have 700 fuel, I kind of have to do 100% burn to even get close to wasting it all. If we're under maybe 9 meters per second, we won't blow up, but I have a feeling we're gonna smash some shit. Take my landing gear out, maybe, I know it looks stupid, but maybe it'll blow up and we won't. we're going to hit the water going a little too fast. Well, good thing there's no one here, right? We're not gonna... If we lose the craft, we're not gonna lose any pilots. Bam! And it blows up, like normal. Alright, well, let's recover all the parts. At least we completed the objective. We made a shit ton of money. In fact, we might have enough money to upgrade our research and development. I just don't want to do it yet. We'll probably do that in the next stream whenever I have about 300 grand more than what it costs to upgrade our research and development, because I do not want to accidentally upgrade our research and then not be able to create a new ship. Yes, we could almost, we need 80 more thousand, and we can do our research again, but then we also need to potentially get some more science, because we're going to run out very quickly. In fact, every one of these next tier is 500 a pop, so we can only buy 4 of them before I run out of science. We're going to need to do some stuff. Past that, I'm going to leave this off, because this has been a ridiculously frustrating stream, if I'm being honest. Thank you all for dealing with my frustration. I appreciate it. Thank you for laughing with me and at me, rather than just pointing out all the stupid flaws in this game. That would have made it so much worse. Past that, I'm going to say... good night for tonight. I don't have weed. I probably won't have weed tomorrow. So to be honest, I'll probably still be in a bad mood and it'll be another short stream, but I'll try my best not to show up hot. Past that, thank you once again for being here, and I will see you all tomorrow.